You are this amazing being with this un- incredible, unlimited capacity to create. And guess what? Life's not done with you. There's so much more of you to discover, to develop, to bring forward, to express. Deep down, you know that. And how is it that you do that? What is the process by which you developed more of who you are created to be? My name is Felicia Searcy, your Dream Life Activator. Today and this weekly training, every week we come in and do a training. I want to help you understand how to meet your even more amazing self, how to step into being that even greater dynamic of who you are created to be. And if you appreciate what you're hearing, I'm going to encourage you to join me Thursday for my next upcoming masterclass, How to Be Who You're Called to Be. If you're interested, put what do I want you to put? Put new me in the comment section, and I'll make sure I get that information to you. All right, so here's the thing: you are this amazing being with unlimited capacity to create, to contribute, to be a life transforming presence. Deep down, you know that. And there may be a gap between who you currently are and who you know yourself to be. So, what's the process by which um, that unlocks this even greater you, this even more powerful, dynamic you? So, I'm going to walk you through a process on how to unlock this even more amazing you so you can meet this even more amazing dynamic of you. And if you're watching this live or the replay, put it in the comment section. And I'd love to hear where you're watching from. And please, if this is resonating with you, share some love with some thumbs up and hearts, and let me know that this is speaking to you. All right, so here's the thing: how do you step into more of who you are created to be? You want to know the most powerful way to step into more of who you are created to be? Let me see in the comment section if you want to know more of how to step into the person that you are, even more the person that you are created to be. You want to know how to do that? Here's how you do that: you listen to and follow the answer to the most profound, holiest of all questions that you can ask, which is, what would I love? What would I love? What would I love to do, have, give, and be? The answer to that question, what would I love, is the invitation for you to discover more of who you are created to be, where you meet that greater dynamic of yourself. Here's the thing to understand: the purpose of your dream, the purpose of that desire in the answer to the question, what would I love? It's not to achieve things, although that's great. Achieving things is great. Um, it's the deliciousness of life when you can look at your results and love your results. But that's not the primary purpose for that desire. Our results are what we used to call in Louisiana lagniappe. It's extra, it's the cherry on top. The real purpose of that dream, of that desire, is to cause you to step into a journey of discovering even more of your amazingness. The thing about your dream, the thing about the desire, the answer to the question, what would I love? It's beyond anything that you've ever known for yourself before. It's beyond how you've known yourself up to this point. In fact, who you are today cannot achieve that dream. Let me say that again. Who you are today cannot achieve the dream that's seeking to express through you and by means of you. Now, that does not mean that you're not capable and that dream's not meant for you. Absolutely, that dream is meant for you. And who you are today would not be able to receive that dream. You would not be able to take the actions that are required in order to be able to create that dream for yourself. The purpose of that desire, the answer to the question, what would I love, is to help you see more of your magnificence and to step into it and to own that even greater version of you. So, how do you do that? Well, first of all, you really work with that question, what would I love? You really begin to let yourself hear what's seeking to express through you by means of answer to that question. And you stay in it. So what would I love? And you let yourself answer that question. You work with the images, you work with the possibilities, you check in. Would I love this? And you get a very clear picture of what that dream, of what that vision is, and the answer to the question, what would I love? Now, once you have that vision, now that vision begins to inform who you are, who that dream is asking you to become. And you do a process of what I call literally zip yourself into the skin of the woman or the man who's already living that life. Here's the thing to understand, that new, even greater version of you is already available to you. He or she is already here. You need to begin your work, your mastery is to begin to build a relationship with that new version of yourself. So you do this by literally going through a process of what's called zipping yourself into the skin of the woman, of the man who is living that new, even more expanded life. And there's a couple of ways that you do this. You imagine that it's all working out, and you ask, as it all works out, how do I feel? You feel amazing. You feel fulfilled. You feel grateful, you feel joyous. The wonderful thing is that you can actually generate those feelings now. You can literally put those feelings on now. Cause yourself to feel grateful, cause yourself to feel fulfilled, cause yourself to feel abundant. The more you're able to do that, the more you begin to identify that you are the person that is experiencing those feelings that experience on a consistent basis. Then the second thing is that you begin to see yourself actually taking action on your dream. And so you ask, how does the person who achieved these results, how does that person listen to this recording or listen to this live? How does that person make this phone call? How does that person make a sandwich? You're going to be somebody. You're either going to be the person who has achieved your current results, which, by the way, are really good and you've done a really good job, or you're going to be, you start identifying with and as the person who's created this even more dynamic version of your life. Remember, the purpose of that desire, what would I love, is to help you discover more of yourself. And when you begin to put on being that person, you start wiring your system to recognize that this is now your new normal. And you begin to build a relationship with that person who's able to receive and engage and participate in that new dynamic, in that new life. All right. So, again, I'd love to hear your takeaways. This is just a quick snippet of how do you become the person that you are meant to be, and what is it to meet your even more dynamic self. You let yourself dream. You begin to see yourself as the person who is in harmony, that belongs in that dream, that is the person living that dream. And you put on the feelings. This is who, this is how I feel as it all works out, and this is who I'm being as I take these actions. If you want to dig deeper into this, please join me on Thursday for my next free masterclass. Um, um, the impact multiplier, be the person that you are meant to be. Step in to who the even more amazing version of you that you are created to be. Put new me in the comment section and I'll make sure we get that information to you. So again, my name is Felicia Searcy. It is my joy to be your partner in believing you are amazing, and there's even more of your amazingness that's seeking to express through you and by means of you. Oh, oh, Arthur, I'm just seeing these. Here we go. It's like karma backwards. Cause myself to feel the gratitude of future me. The action I would take would be to reach out to clients. Oh, love that. Yes, that you're reaching out to them more playfully. That's great, Arthur. All right. So know how much I deeply love and appreciate each one of you. You all are amazing. Mwah. God bless.